But anyway, yeah, so we're going to continue where we left off. We've almost leveled tonight, so that's good. And it just sucks that that happened, though. I'm sure that our one thing is done, so we need to return to our class hall at some point. We'll do that after we do this quest thing. And yeah, I will be definitely working on the class hall stuff offline, whenever I remember to, you know, come on here and just kind of set them on their missions. Because I like that. I like that a lot. I've got YouTube gaming chat popped out alongside Twitch chat and video feed. Alright, cool. You got a fancy setup right now. Yeah, I forgot you had actually gone on the computer so you can watch both. Alright, cool. That works. But either way, I'm watching YouTube gaming, so I'll be responding directly to anyone on YouTube gaming tonight for the rest of this stream, however long that stream is going to be. So, yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm planning to go at about the same time we've been going off these past 2 days, just because I really need to get to editing some of this stuff, because I'm very behind, because I've been falling asleep and a bunch of other reasons. And I need to force myself to stay awake. But that's the plan. It might change. We'll see what happens with that. This thing is a pain. Oh, yeah. So, again, I really am sorry, guys, that this is happening. That's such a mess. But I should be able to fix everything. I have plenty of tools at my disposal to try and fix it. So, everything should be okay for those not watching this on live stream and watching this in post. Everything should, being the key word here, should be okay. And, yeah. Here we go. Get this guy. Also, Jason, at some point I really do need to mod you here. It's just because you're technically not using your Igneous account. Do you want me to mod the Jason account, or do you want me to mod your Igneous account? Which one? Since you're here, I can ask. I can mod either or. You seem to keep coming on your Jason account, so I'd imagine you want me to do the Jason one, right? I'm out of range. Surrender to the Everblade. Yeah, that I do like that we suddenly have a guy who can help us on our quest lines. That's cool. Terry's online? No, oh. I'll try and get him. I'll try and ask him before we leave. You know, we do a daily dungeon. I'll check and see if he wants to like do a dungeon with us, but we'll see. Because he was on Discord, it's just he's not being very, you know, responsive. But I will be going back to the normally Twitch being the primary chat. It's just for tonight because, you know, I had switched and everything. And it was for some reason not working on my phone. At least, you know, if the Twitch chat just starts magically working on my phone again, obviously I'll go back to it. But if for some reason it's not working on my phone, we might have to make YouTube gaming the main source of conversation. And that it wouldn't be the worst thing to do, because a lot of my audience is on YouTube versus, you know, Twitch. So it would be technically better, I guess, in some sense, if I did solely if I, you know, focused on YouTube gaming chat. It's just, you know, I don't know. I don't want to. I've been with Twitch so long. I don't want to, you know, betray the fans there, make them feel, you know, undervalued, if you know what I mean. It's just now I'm just starting to get into the dual streaming, and that's just so, you know, you guys can see for convenience's sake. But I don't want to, you know, I feel it'd be a little bit wrong in my opinion. Not like morally wrong, but just a little, you know, not something I want to do, to just like, you know, ignore the Twitch people, because they've been, you know, they've been in the live streaming with me for a while. But anyway, Jason said something. Either or, both, for whichever I happen to be on. Well, you seem to always be on this Jason account, so I'll just do that. I'll just mod you here. Let's kill this guy. But yeah. So, Twitch is the main thing. That's just for today. Unless... Whoa! Okay, hi! Unless, for whatever reason, we can't get my Twitch chat to work, in which case we'll temporarily, you know, until I could get a second monitor or something, be YouTube gaming chat. If I can get free monitors, I could potentially monitor both chats, potentially, but for the moment I can't do that, so. Because that's what I want to do. I want to be able to monitor both chats. It's just I need, you know, I just need technically a second monitor. I don't need a third monitor. And the problem is that server monitor is really complicated right now and was never set up properly because of reasons. Those reasons being complicated and stupid. So I technically only have one monitor right now. Is that a rare elite down there? No, it's just the jellyfish creatures. And it sucks too because we had a good bit of people on, but now, you know, obviously they're probably going to come back at least till tomorrow. Which is understandable. Not blaming them or anything, it still sucks. Regardless. Fill this guy up. Also, Jason, I'm gonna run you by something later today. Later. I'm not gonna say it here. It has to do with mods here. I'll bring something up. I don't want to make it a public scene either. It's not like, it's not something you've done wrong or anything either. It's not really directly about you either. It's just something I want to ask you. Since you're technically our head mod here. Technically. And you handle that as was. Can you die already? He also said something in chat, so hang on. I'll read that once I find this person. But yeah, I liked Paul's analogy of, wow, if it's red, kill it. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole game. Just kill anything that's red. Whoa. What the fuck? Anyway, what did Jason say? Server monitors, GGA, which you can't use. You need either DVI, HDMI. Oh shit! So we do need a. So we need another one anyway. Great. Wait, you sure? No, that doesn't make sense, Jason. You can't be right on that one, dude. Almost every single fucking graphics card has VGA. I'm pretty sure you're mistaken there. I've never heard of a graphics card that doesn't have fucking VGA. And even if it didn't have, even if it, you know, really doesn't have VGA somehow magically, I'm pretty sure we got an adapter exactly for HDMI to VGA or whatever, or the other way around, whatever. So I'm pretty sure we're fine in that department. Alright, last boss, and then we're done this quest line. Then we're going to head back to Arches for just a minute. Because, you know, I want to do more of the class. Well, can we do it from here or not? Unfortunately, it doesn't. That is going to be a little bit annoying. I mean, it made sense. In a way, I kind of like it, because, you know, it makes you kind of take a break from questing. But at the same time, you know, it's an inconvenience, so... I'm weird like that. Sometimes I like some things even though it's inconvenient, just because it feels a little bit more realistic. Like, it makes sense to be, you know, issuing orders from Arches, but at the same time, it's very inconvenient questing. But it is what it is. So once we're done these quests and we turn them in, we'll head back. And do some class stuff. Do that, thank you. Or I've seen cheap HDMI to VGA, and VGA is analog, which is old. Yeah, but that's exactly why every graphics card has it, I thought. And even if the graphics card doesn't have it, I would imagine the motherboard would have it, right? Normally the motherboards have some kind of display, like, you know, not display port, obviously, but they have graphics things in it. At least most modern motherboards, I thought. Here. And yes, I'm well aware VGA is old. I mean, that's like the first thing, other than analog, like you said. Which potentially might be the same thing. I don't know. I'm not the avid Linus watcher. Here. I'm not the tech guy. Now, let's turn everything in. It still says we're recruiting, which is weird. How would have thought we were done by that. We're done with that by now. Have a cookie? He looks almost undead. Poor guy. But I could have sworn I've seen the VGA thing in the back of the computer, Jason, so I think... Pretty sure there's something. What do you say? It's why they aren't supporting it, and it depends on the CPU. Yours can't. We've tried before. It's why you never... Your server needed a video card, and 90% of AMD mobiles don't have anything. It's why they aren't... Really? Oh no, you're right. You're right. Because this, I forgot we're using the server motherboard. You're right. That motherboard has never worked.
This land is ancient.
Have you found answers or more questions? So you're saying it's the CPU like can't handle it? That would make sense, I guess. Though you never told me that. You asked. No, joking. Kind of. Semi. The Nag Lafar. So Haya's Cavalier can navigate the mists. To honor the fallen, do you have the blades? Of course I have the blades. I will see that these blades are returned where they belong. He is fucking huge! Anyway, the dead smile upon you, outsider. Shadows in the mists. Their toil is ended, and fewer Calvadir walk the lands of Stormheim. Both are blessings, I would say. Yep, pretty much. So, you have a choice. Which would be better? It would seem this would be better, so let's get that. Because that actually gives an actual bonus.
Must be stopped. But you are not yet strong enough.
How?
Return to me when you are prepared to face this challenge, outsider.
You need to have an APU which has cores set for video instead of the usual, which is normally used in laptops. Okay, Jason, I'm gonna take your word for it.
You're here at last.
I hope this isn't gonna be a continuation of what happened last time. That's all I'll say on that matter. I think you know what I mean. I'm gonna take your word on this one. Anyway, let's, apparently I need to level up just to take this quest. So let's head back to Archus. Death Gate. That we do. I could have sworn my thing changed, but it didn't. Never mind. Also, couldn't you use your laptop for the chat feeds? No, because my internet's dead, and I'm too fucking. I have to. I have to put the. I'm gonna attempt to put the drivers back in, but if it's not that, I have to completely redo that laptop, literally. So I'm just dreading it. Is the reality? I am dreading it, and I need to get to it eventually, but I'm dreading it. So technically, you're right, I could. It's just, I'm dreading it. At some point, I'm sure I'll do it. Also, I've never used this. I really should. What does it do? It throws some kind of fish thing. Okay. Hang on, I want to look at the Ebon Blade symbol. I swear that's new or something. I've seen it before, but I don't know. They look... It might just be that I'm playing this with newer graphics for once. That's probably it. I will say, though, that's not really Ebon, but okay. Obviously, that's the runes, though. The runes are like a purplish. Thought that was a paladin for a minute. I was like, what the fuck is this paladin doing in here? And yeah, there's a lot to do to it, exactly, which is why I'm dreading it. Which is why I just haven't touched it. Work order ready. Goals! These ghouls are ready to do your bidding, Death Lord. Awesome.
Make it quick. There's work to be
So
done.
let me turn in that quest, and then we can send them on other missions. Fish grenade? Well, I've seen weirder things. Yep, pretty much. Going back to the stream, Paul. Everything's been working out fine so far. I did change it up. There was a setting I changed that had to do with recording the stream. And in theory, that might have been it, or you could have been right, it could have been bandwidth all along. I don't know which one it is. Either way, I also restarted my computer, so it could have been any one of these free things, so who knows what the fuck it's going to actually be. But if the stream magically is better for the rest of the night, I'm really not complaining. Either one of those could be it, though. Good work, Death Lord. These ghouls will be invaluable in the war effort on the Broken Isles. Deploy them on missions just as you would your other champions. Okay. It's time to send out newly summoned ghouls out into the field. Look at the command table and send your champions or troops on a routine scouting mission. Okay, so see, this is something that's different from the garrisons, at least from my experience. There was no way to summon troops back in Draenor time. So, what is this? Troops in the field arrive in your order hall and grant you the ability to perform research into your order advancement tree. That sounds cool. So, you can actually drag followers. Right. Okay, so these are just generic ghouls that you can send. Whereas here's the hope when it's fixed. List their glass of root beer. Okay. Frozen wave. Now that you've bolstered our numbers, we should display our might and place our troops in the field. The sea giants should be suitable tests of their skills. So we just put these here, right? But if I wanted to, could I potentially just put Nazdrim to lead them? Yes, I could. Okay, so basically, I get it. So basically, these ghouls will do minor, whereas our champions, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Starts the mission. Come back later for more missions. 3 hours we're going to have to wait. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to do that stuff offline. For the most part. By that, I mean, I'll do it offline, you know. There's no reason for me to record pressing, like, 5 buttons. I think that's a little bit excessive. So. But obviously, you know, if it's one of these situations, then obviously it'll be on recording. What are those swords? I like those swords. Oh yeah, those are the whatever they are. The frost weapons or whatever. I can't words. They elude me. I have no words today. Alright, so let's head back here. We'll do that other quest line when we're a higher level, apparently, because it won't let us do it. And we'll just go back to the normal stuff. But seriously, I think my thing I said in the beginning of this, I guess the word would be analogy. I don't fucking know. The thing I said in the beginning of this was this thing looks basically like Ice Crown, right? Just the demon version of Ice Crown. And I have a weird feeling that's going to be the case. This is going to be the last place we're probably going to raid. Just because look at it. It looks too perfect not to. It's going to forever be in our faces like we must go there. We must do this. But, you know, we're not actually going to go there till the end of the fucking expansion, which will be a great time. That'll be a crazy time, I'm sure. I definitely want to get into raiding at some point. I've always wanted to. I never really did it during raft time, just because... Crap, friends. I've been over this conversation before. I've had this storytelling before, and I'm not going to reminisce for like the millionth time. It's too long of a story. But the general gist is crap friends who didn't want to ever raid, and we had no real guild. So, like, technically I was part of a guild, but it was crap. It didn't do anything, and it was by one of my friends who didn't lead at all. He just sort of acted like he led. What the hell is that? That looks cool. I swear I missed all this when we first went flying. I forget why. I don't know. I don't know about recording, pressing 5 buttons being excessive. Look at One Finger Death Punch. That's a game about pressing only your... Well, that's not... I don't mean it like that. I mean, like... How do I word it? Just to do, like, 2 mouse clicks. I don't think people would be... Then again, you're right. They could... Am I missing an opportunity to make money here? Should I record every single moment? Is that what you're suggesting? I'm gonna record me pressing, just do this to send troops out. Is that? It sounds just so cynical. Maybe cynical is the wrong word, but it just, I don't know. It just seems weird. I mean, if people really want that, it's not gonna hurt me, I guess.
I'm tempted to try playing WoW on my mom's computer. Last time my dad tried, he said he played pretty good.
Go for it, dude. By all means. Actually, you should be able to play it in a while. I mean, WoW's like a 10-year-old game or something like that. It should work. Go for it. Work in your one mage. My only thing is, make sure you keep an eye on the chat if you do. I'm surprised you haven't thought of this earlier, dude. I mean, that computer should be able to handle WoW and basic settings.
Well, some Twitch streamers do record stuff like that. Just stream Cookie Clicker.
Well, I'm not surprised some Twitch... You know what? In this world, I'm not baffled by anything. You know what? Not anymore. I really am not, now that I think about it. There are people who literally like just stream, like Jason said, Cookie Clicker. And somehow, I don't know. That baffles me that can actually be entertaining to someone. I'm sorry. I don't think we're supposed to be here. I think we fucked up. Yeah, we fucked up big time. I just went in a random direction. I'm not trying to throw shade or, you know, be rude to anyone either. I'm just kind of baffled by it.